Chocolate Formula One, beer in school lunches, a campaign in support of billionaires. This and other news today. Hello, this is Only Funny News, a short roundup of the funniest, most interesting, and most surprising news of the week. Let's go. Number 1. Recently, Kit Kat became a sponsor of the Cadillac Formula One team in Formula One. To celebrate the partnership, they released chocolates shaped like small F1 cars. Fans loved them, and they sold out on the very first day. So, Kit Kat decided to go even further. They created a full-scale Formula One car made entirely of chocolate. It took 1,254 hours of work and 350 kilograms of chocolate, which is equivalent to about 16,900 Kit Kat bars. The car was brought to the racing circuit Silverstone Circuit and presented by former racing driver Billy Monger. Of course, the car doesn't actually drive, but I bet it's very tasty. Number 2. Alcohol in a school lunch. The police department of South Fulton, Georgia, posted a warning on their Facebook page. Before sending your kids to school, check the lunchbox. The warning appeared after an incident when a can of martini was discovered in one student's lunchbox. The post was accompanied by a photo of a child's lunchbox filled with chips, other snacks, and a Cutwater lemon drop martini cocktail with an alcohol content of 11% ABV. Later, the police clarified that their post was more of a humorous warning for parents, meant to draw attention to the fact that alcoholic drinks today often look like regular, non-alcoholic beverages and can easily be mistaken for them. Number 3. March for Billionaires. Several dozen people took to the streets of San Francisco in support of billionaires. The rally was a protest against a proposed California tax on billionaires, a one-time 5% tax on wealth over $1 billion. According to the organizer, Derek Kaufman, billionaires create companies, jobs, and drive the economy, so they are unfairly demonized. He also warned that if the tax is adopted, many billionaires could leave the state and move their businesses elsewhere, which could lead to job losses. Participants carried signs such as, "We you, Jeffrey Bezos, property rights are human rights." There were also counter-protesters who came to oppose the support for billionaires. Some of them showed up in sarcastic rich people costumes with signs like, "Let them eat cake." In the end, the march looked like a mix of a real protest and an internet meme. Who would you support at this protest? Number 4. Elections in Korea. In the recent elections in North Korea, an unexpected candidate won. Just kidding. Of course, Kim Jong-un won. And do you know who his opponents were? That's right, there weren't any. This is what the ballot looked like. Only one correct option. It was a 100% victory. Although on Polymarket, his chance of losing was estimated at 1.7%. Recently, I talked about a large bet on the second coming of Jesus, which was estimated at 4%. So apparently, people believe more in the second coming happening this year than in Kim losing an election. Number 5. Emotional support animals. Everyone already knows what these are, right? Animals with a special certificate that allows them to go to places like theaters, airplanes, or hospitals. They're given exceptions that ordinary pets don't get. Recently, a scientist from Canada registered a chicken as an emotional support animal. She even made a little diaper for it. Now, she travels with the chicken and is conducting research on how such animals affect children's development. But that's not even the strangest emotional support animal. There have also been cases involving a spider, a kangaroo, and even a crocodile. Just imagine yourself on a plane, sitting between those two people. Number 6. A Japanese company known for its toilets has unexpectedly become part of the microchip industry. The company is Toto Limited, one of the largest bathroom fixture manufacturers in the world. It turns out that the ceramics the company has been perfecting for decades for toilets and sinks are also ideal for producing components used in chip-making equipment. These ceramic parts hold silicon wafers in place during the complex process of manufacturing microchips, especially those used for artificial intelligence. When investors learned about this, the company's stock jumped sharply. Since the beginning of 2026 alone, it has risen by about 40%, and over the past year, it has increased by more than 60%. So one of the most unexpected players in the race for future technologies turns out to be a toilet manufacturer. Number 7. The half-marathon leaders were sent the wrong way. A rather absurd situation happened at the US Half-Marathon Championships. Just a few kilometers before the finish line, the leaders of the women's race, including American runner Jess McLean, were confidently heading toward victory, but suddenly the lead car and the police turned the wrong way, and the runners, of course, followed them. As a result, 3 of the leading athletes went off course and ran extra distance, losing their positions. McLean, who was close to winning the race, eventually finished only 9th, losing the US champion title and about $20,000 in prize money. Later, the athlete asked the organizers to make it right, since it was their mistake that sent the runners in the wrong direction. The organizers admitted there was a problem with the course markings, and McLean was promised the prize money despite the official result. But the champion's title can't be given back. Number 8. In Japan, preparatory courses for children who are getting ready for school entrance exams are very popular. Because of this, there are many evening schools competing with each other. One online school decided to stand out by making all of its teachers VTubers. For $63 per month, students can choose courses in English, mathematics, history, and other regular school subjects. Each teacher is also a popular anime-style streamer. What do you think about teachers like that? Number 9. In Australia, a man fleeing from police jumped into a river. He had just robbed a store beforehand. The police shouted that there were crocodiles in the river, but the man didn't believe them and swam along the current. The police chased him by car along the riverbank and threw him a rope. Eventually, the fleeing man had to grab the police's rope when he finally saw a crocodile. The man was pulled out, given first aid, and arrested. The crocodile remained hungry. Number 10. A student from China earned $23,000 over the New Year holidays. During the Chinese New Year, everyone leaves the city, and many people cannot take their cats with them. He advertised his cat-sitting services and managed to make deals with 110 cat owners. Every day, he visited 55 cats. He spent 15 minutes with each cat, feeding them, playing a little, and cleaning their litter boxes. He had a lot of work. The guy left home at 3 a.m. and only returned at 11 p.m., but he earned a good income for it. That's all for this week. Let us know which news story you found the funniest. Subscribe so you don't miss the next episodes. See you!